Hello there, and welcome back to the life of Robert Arryn. He's not been up to much so far. We're just going with it and letting him do his growing up, I guess. Hopefully he continues to live. My lord, I'd like to express command your armies, and someone doesn't. Yes, these goddamn Vale Lords, they are very elitist, aren't they? Dark wings, dark words. A raven has arrived from the West Shelf with word from Grand Chief Arthur of the West Shelf. It can no longer be denied that the ancient enemy, that is the others, has risen once again, and it is time for all men to set aside their petty differences and unite. Nonsense. Leave these barbarians to their superstitions. It appears there is an enemy beyond the wall, but we don't know about that. We're just simple Valemen. You think we believe in any of that shit? We live down here in the mountain Vale. We don't even believe about the other things. We're not first men. We are Vandals of pure blood. God damn, everyone's going after the Iron Isles right now. Do we have a... oh, no, he's sadly passed away. And Stevron is now the Lord of the Crossing. We could claim the Crossing for a Sandor Frey, if we so wished. He's not a relative of ours. But if we were to hold somewhere like the Bites, we could gain the entire Crossing here. Now you good sir, you're not doing anything illegal, are you? He's not. That's a shame. No. We could put in somebody else's name, but we wouldn't do something like that. I'm not about to give that lord the area down here either. Oh, excellent. Aegon Targaryen has been defeated, and King Stannis has created a High Lord of the Rainwood, and done some other things, including causing a lot of civil war. Excellent. We have at our disposal 15,000 men. Stannis has at his disposal 26,000 men. We gave Storm's End to a Valeron, really? Let's have a look at our council here. Let's see what they would vote in favour of. You are a gregarious, honest, cruel, authoritative, cynical man. Would probably be against his foreign religion. If you're more of an authoritative cynic, I would perhaps guess. The Justicar, you are a ambitious man. Yeah, sure, you'd probably be for it. The Master at Arms, proud and honourable. Yes, he wouldn't be pro this foreign religion ruling us. Ambitious, yes, I think the council is going to be very pro being the time to break free. What about my mother? Shy, paranoid, lunatic, envious, arbitrary, fat. I don't think she gets a say of all these other strong council members around anymore. Now is the time to break free. Interesting. To all my subjects, the inheritance of Astapor has been thrown into question. Yeah, we don't care about that. Lord Paramount, yes? Yes, I'm the Lord Paramount. I just stated about independence. Yeah, not too fussed about that. Middle Point, though, it should belong to us, so we should go ahead and try to claim it. Also, border dispute there. It's a shame we can't do anything like that. But yes, Middle Point is rightfully our land. It's very weak and what have you, but it is ours. Stannis Baratheon should be declared war upon for the de jure claim on Middle Point. Excellent. Valemen, raise your banners. That actually includes being against you, who is also attacking Stannis Baratheon, which that I don't understand. Why are we against you if we are on the same side here? Right, these forces can meet up over there. All forces on this side could go over to Middle Point. All our forces in this direction may come down over towards here. And these other forces down that way as well. Let's get these armies together. Get everybody where we need them. We don't need you, sirs. Excellent. Not a good start, having these 500 men be ambushed by Royce troops, but the House of Royce will be punished. Well, not the House of Royce, the main line of Royce. Of course, there are loyal members of House Royce. No, they are going into here now. So let's take these men and march them over to the Gates in the Moon. Let's get all of our forces together here. Excellent. All of you forces, please get your way over to the Gates of the Moon. I can include you as well. Don't need too many forces over here. It's actually quite a weak place. Not very well defended at all. Right, 8,370 men. Led by Commander Lynn Corbray, Donald Wainwood, and Merwin Belmore. You should try and chase down these forces. They're going straight up to the Hard Vale. You're going any further than that. They're going over to Longbow Hill. Chase them up, would you good sirs? Well, what we'll do is we'll arrange another army at Hart's home here to try and cut off the forces. Excellent. It appears it will work. The other 2,000 men here, let's send you off to Runestone. Not quite enough men, but you do have reinforcements here. So all of these forces should amass at Iron Oaks and then go after Runestone. Where are you going? You should be going into here, please. Oh, what's this? Some random guy. Let's not accept that man. We have quite enough courtiers already. Maces are most useful. And we will have the Royce troops stuck in Breakstone. Excellent. 2,600 men from the south, led by House Corbray. We have all the rest of our forces to the north here, ready to march. Excellent. We'll keep them there for a bit. They're suffering attrition. Every fewer men they have is more men we can have alive. My mother is asking for a nickname. The mule, the dove, the festive. I'll not lose prestige for that. Call it a dove. The trout of the Vale. Isn't that already a nickname? We will not blackmail anyone. We'll do nothing for now. Excellent. We have another force here. They can be led by Horton Redfort. They will go and besiege Runestone. Excellent. A few extra men have died there. Let's send in both of our forces and destroy these traitors. And they are traitors, absolutely. Sir Alec of Snowkeep died without leaving any blood relatives, as clear heir to the castle of Snowkeep. Therefore it falls to me. We can gain tyranny and lose prestige to give it to ourselves, or we could give it to his widow. We will do that as to not piss off our realm there. That would be a silly thing to do, piss off the realm. Excellent, outnumbered by a large margin. Hey, Samuel the Bastard of Runestone. Let's get rid of that fool. What's this? Alice seems very nice. She's kinsman. Maybe I should ask if she wants to play. Yes, we should play. Let's become close friends with this girl here. And we'll have her taught in Thrift. Harold, you sure you don't want to come to court, Harold? Are we married in some way? He's had another child. Amanda Stone. Excellent. The Royce forces have been beaten. Let's send you guys into the narrow shade. You should have enough men to besiege it. Just about. Then we need another couple of thousand to go after the Grey Glen. The rest of our forces will go around Ravamont in case of a movement from the Iron Throne against us. These forces here should just be able to take over the place. Excellent. We have occupied the war goal. We'll have these forces go down to Ravamont as well to deal with security down there. But there is also the House of Shares. I need another 2,000 men to besiege that. And it appears that this House of Hunter has decided to be neutral against us. And yes, neutral is against us. Renmonts as well. You're doing quite enough courtiers already. Good sir. Why are my lords not honouring their obligations? Stannis Baratheon is coming at the head of an army. He has 16,000 men. We have ourselves 14,000. We should get all of our forces together at Iron Oaks. Get all of our forces together at once. Stannis has quite the army on the way. But looks like they have decided to turn around. And then back around again. Right, we have very defendable lords here. Aggressive leaders. An advisor slot as well. We'll give that to Lionel of Northwold. And then just a car position. We'll give that to Belmore. Commander slots. Let's see what exactly we've got here. Inspiring leader, organizer, battlefield terrain master, unyielding, defense. Now we'll go for an organizer. So Jaden of the Stonekeep. Right, who's going to be the best commander here for leading the area? Leads from the rear. Defense quite high. Lynn, you will have the center. We'll just have to go with the people. No, defense is lower on these individual. All of them. I'm really not a fan of losing defense, but these are the best people we have. Let's just shore up our defense in the center then. 4,000 people there. About 4,000 there. Excellent. Let's make our way over. If we can to the Bloody Gates, we would have a good bit of defense there in the mountain pass. Let's go around this way so we don't end up getting stuck without a defendable position. They are suffering attrition on their way in here. Are there any other men we can raise? An extra 241 from the capital. Excellent. That will help out a lot. Let's merge that up. Very good. And we'll stand on the Bloody Gate. What is it? A marriage offer between my mother, the Dove, and Tristane of Dawn. I decline. Thank you very much for the offer, but no. We now need a Lord Treasurer, Lucifer, and a Spy Master. Again with the people going against us. My mother will have to have the job. I'm sure she will do a terrific job. Now, are there any mercenaries we could get involved here to help us out? We have an income of -8 ducats, my goodness. Well, if we can, we're not going to be affording terribly many people. We could get 1,000 for 100 gold, but then we'd only have them for a few months. Yeah, so I don't think it's going to be worth much while at all, but an extra 156 cavalry. Are they usually about 200 cavalry? Let's get an extra 250 cavalry here to come and help us out as we try to hold our gates. Then we'll just leave the army here, really. That should stop Stannis right in his tracks. Lynn will lead there with Donal and Melwyn. No, you're a defender. Let's get Galbert on one of the flanks then. Galbert is a Northman. I'm sure he's up for defending our area here. Yes, people are against House Royce now, aren't they? Which is probably why Stannis is trying to get in. It probably is. And all we've got to do is hold the land we have. We are ourselves independent. What we risk losing here is Midlar Point, and Midlar Point alone. Tax concessions, yes, let's do some tax concessions there. If we can just hold here and not let them take Midlar Point. Ha. We have to break off a few hundred forces here. 465 should be able to handle it. Right, Jaden, take these forces off to Midlar Point, please. We can't allow them to reset our war score. Threaten the vassal, no. We'll do nothing for now. Please, whoever's there at last. We could try to build a fortress here. But these forces should be able to do the job. Excellent. Excellent. We should leave these 420 men there then to ensure the war score. We do also have an open council position again. Advisor slot to give to Grafton. Lord Treasurer will give to Lord Moore. We really are losing people here. Highgarden is now independent. There's nobody we can have to come and join us. We could try and arrange ourselves a betrothal. My regent would probably be happy to get somebody on our side. The House of Frey is a possibility. They are fighting Stannis themselves in the War of Hornvale independence. Of course. Is there no way to get the Reach on side here, or the North? Let's see. My mother wouldn't mind betrothing me off to some house, would she? Only if they were right. I don't see any house here that is right, so we might just have to go without there. House Hunter, perhaps. But that wasn't actually an alliance, was it? House Hunter, who do you have? You do have a Ronella here. But that would not give us an alliance, you say? Arrange betrothal between us and them, yes. We would get no non-aggression pacts, there's no point there. Oh no, because you are defending against them. You have a few thousand men yourself, but no females for us to try and betroth ourselves to. Yes, not many places are still loyal to the Vale, are they? Luckily we do have our army. And now it appears that the White Walkers are invading, but Robb Stark is very strong. I'm sure he'll be able to defend himself up there. Come on, Stannis. Give us our land. God damn, these people are really wanting to leave, is a way to put it. Excellent peace in the north, it looks like, until they are able to get out of there. Get rid of these White Walkers and you will be at peace, Robb Stark. Which means you can try and join us, if you wish. My realm really is not loyal to me at all. We need to inspire a bit more fear, it seems. As for you, we do have reinforcements coming. Very happy about that. A bow. Hey, Stannis. My lord, news from the Red Keep. Again, people are dying. Getting slayed in combat. What madness. Interesting now. What do we lack now? Commander slots. Give it to, there's no one. Gunsa, I suppose. Who is now a knight. I'm assuming it was the same man as before. This is really not good. The Valeman natures, they don't support their lord at all. Oh dear, what's she going to pick? Either way, we're all spending highly on it. And let's go for an education. We are best at learning. And then martial, really. Maybe we should learn about martial, but I'd rather have better diplomacy. So let's try and learn about diplomacy. Now we have now lost our horsemen. That's a shame, we never even got to use them in combat. And now debt is arising. All of this for Middler Point. All of this for Lord Peter Baelish, who has now had a son, Hubert Baelish, with his Lady Victory. Of course, his name is Charles something like Hubert. God damn it. He does seem like a sort of father to a Hubert, doesn't he? Adopt a quartered Arryn Tully sigil. We could do that. Because my mother has been regent for quite a while, I'm sure she would push through something to that effect. So let's go ahead with it. Excellent. Lord Robert of the Vale with his quartered sigil. What a great man. And Stannis still is not coming after us. There's quite a list of nations to get through until he would have the support of the minor houses against us. So we just got to sit here and wait, really. But I'll do for this episode. Thank you for watching. When you come back, hopefully Stannis will not come up here and kick our asses, really. He does have the men to do so. His daughter's imprisoned by who? Lord Tywin. Oh, great. You're still alive, married to Lancel, of course. and she's had children with him. Tommen was burnt alive, he was beheaded, and Marcella is being tutored by Kevin. Oh well, thank you for watching this episode. Hopefully in the next one, Stannis will surrender Midlore Point to us. I'll see you guys then, thank you for watching, goodbye.